Hey guys, it's M3PRT. So one of the most talked about features of the Tesla Model 3 is its super minimalist interior, and in particular the massive 15-inch touchscreen that serves as a center point of contact for almost everything you do in the car. So let's have a look. With the Model 3, Tesla redefined the interior space of the modern vehicle by removing almost every non-essential component. Aside from the single-purpose buttons used to open the doors and windows, everything else about the interior Model 3 space is dynamic. Take the scroll wheels on the steering wheel for example. When adjusting your driver profile, they are used to change the height and depth of the steering wheel, while on Autopilot, they are used to set the distance you want the car to maintain from the car in front, and for media, they can be used to adjust the volume and skip through songs. The result of all of this is a system which can change and improve over time, much like the software updates we've come accustomed to with our smartphones. Looking at the infotainment system more closely, we can see that it is arranged into 4 key areas. Along the bottom, we have your quick access controls to adjust things like the radio, climate control, heated seats, and window defrosters. Along the right, you have your vehicle information such as speed and charge level, in addition to a visual depiction of the current state of the car. In the center, you have a dynamic window, which can be used to display information about whichever application you happen to be using, which in this case is the navigation system. And along the top, you get standard information such as the current time and outside temperature, Bluetooth connections, and quick access to your personal preference settings such as default driving position. So aside from the unique interface, all of this seems pretty standard, right? Every modern car comes with fancy climate controls, smart navigation systems, and heated seats. So what's all the fuss about? Well, the key difference with Tesla is fun factor. And that's what you'll see here. If you tap the Tesla logo at the top of the screen and pull down, you'll open up a menu full of fun and entertaining features designed to help you pass the time when, say, you're waiting for your car to charge at a supercharging station. The features vary from fart mode, which simulates highly realistic fart noises anytime you flick the indicator, romance mode, which simulates a crackling fireplace and turns up the heat, or a sketchpad, where you can scribble and draw to your heart's content. And if this wasn't enough, you also have access to Tesla Arcade. Tesla Arcade basically turns your Tesla into a 1980s arcade machine packed full of nostalgic games which you can play either using the touchscreen or, for even more fun, the steering wheel and pedals. And if you're really into it, you can even plug in a PlayStation or Xbox controller to play multiplayer games using the built-in USB ports in the center console. Now, while you might think most of these features are quite childish and only good for keeping the kids entertained while you're out shopping, the next feature will offer a much more compelling experience for all age groups, and that feature is the Tesla Theater. The Tesla Theater comes with Netflix, YouTube, and Twitch built right in. And with those software updates we talked about, it won't be long before you'll be seeing other streaming services like Disney Plus coming onto the platform in due course. The widescreen orientation of the display, coupled with the immensely powerful 15-speaker sound system, basically turn the car into a mini cinema and make a stop at a charging station more of a welcome stop for entertainment than a boring and monotonous time-consuming task. Okay, so all this functionality sounds great, but how easy is it to use? Most people don't want to have to navigate through menus and tap through interfaces while they're driving, so how easy is it to change simple settings like changing the radio or adjusting the climate control settings without having access to the standard buttons and knobs that you'd have in a usual car? Well, Tesla have an answer for that too, and it comes down to an extremely powerful voice control system. Simply long press on the scroll wheel to invoke the Tesla voice assistant and tell the car what you want to do, like set the temperature to 20 degrees, play BBC Radio 1 on TuneIn, or open Netflix. You don't even have to be specific either. You can say something generic like, "I'm cold," and the system will take the appropriate action to help you out. Turning to the navigation system, Tesla uses a Google Maps-based navigation system, which turns out to be far more reliable than other navigation systems used by alternative automotive suppliers. In addition to providing live traffic visualizations on the long-range and performance Model 3s, the system also includes the locations of charging stations on Tesla's supercharging network. If you're planning a long journey, it will automatically direct your route to pass through a supercharging station, whilst factoring in the time required to charge into your estimated destination time. It will also offer a prediction as to the expected battery level once you reach your destination, further helping to ensure that wherever you go, you won't be stuck for a place to charge. The next big feature of Tesla's infotainment system is its integration with the driver assist feature known as Autopilot. When you're driving, the Autopilot system displays everything that the car detects around it, such as other cars, buses, trucks, pedestrians, and cyclists. When Autopilot is engaged, this system helps to provide peace of mind in that you know what the car is able to see and that it will react appropriately to the obstacles it can detect. When parking, the system also provides visual obstacle proximity information in addition to a large camera feed from the rear-view camera. Moving on to the radio, the Model 3 offers a vast expanse of support for various audio entertainment providers. In addition to traditional FM and digital radio, the Model 3 features integration with the online TuneIn radio service, along with music streaming features from Spotify. These can all be streamed through the Model 3's internet connection, which comes for free with long-range and performance models, and can be purchased as a $9.99 per month add-on for standard range owners. Again, for fun, Tesla added in a feature known as Tesla Karaoke, where you can sing along to any of your favourite songs while you're waiting for the car to charge, or to entertain your kids. Another thing you'll notice about the Model 3 is that there are no traditional air vents anywhere on the dashboard. Instead, you have this singular vent which extends for the entire width of the dashboard. Since there are no physical vents to move with your hands, all the controls are handled through a very intuitive interface on the touchscreen, which provides a live visualization of airflow that you can move around with your finger. The same interface also provides complete control over the heated seats, which you can turn on and off with a simple tap. So I've already covered a huge amount of features with the Tesla infotainment system, but there is one last feature I'd like to emphasize, and that's to do with security. One unfortunate side effect of owning a Tesla is that they're highly recognizable, which means that they're also more susceptible to instances of vandalism. To counteract this, all Teslas come with a feature known as Sentry Mode. With Sentry Mode, the car uses the 8 surrounding cameras to monitor what's happening around it. If the car detects any movement around the vehicle, it will record the visual information from all 8 surround cameras and store it on a hard drive or memory stick, which you can connect to the USB ports located in the center console. If the car alarm is triggered, you'll receive a notification on the Tesla smartphone app. The car will also play music at maximum volume to try and scare away any thieves or people who want to steal or vandalize the car. An extension of this feature is known as the Tesla Cam. Tesla Cam basically acts as the dash cam and again uses the surrounding cameras to monitor what's happening around the vehicle while you're driving. In the case of any accident, the information from the camera sensors will be stored once again on the hard drive, and you can use this to help you with any insurance claims later on. So that about concludes our video on the Tesla infotainment system. As always, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and if you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.